licensed tour guide and public historian Kaitlin Calogera parlayed her bachelor's degree in history with her love for education to found the first tourism company in Washington, D.C. focused exclusively on women's history.
I kept asking myself the question, where are the women? And when searching for that representation, I often found those stories off the National Mall in the neighborhoods of Washington, D.C. So in 2018, I launched my company, A Tour of Her Own. This structure behind me is a call box, and it used to be used for emergency services here in the city. We often see police or fire call boxes that folks would use outside of public places. Since we don't need those anymore, they've been converted into public art installations, and they're actually all across DC. There's hundreds of them. So the call box behind me represents a woman named Flora Moulton, who was a musician, and she was known for busking on these corners. She was here during the 50s and the 60s. Flora was a partially blind woman who played the slide guitar with a knife. And later on in her life, she became so popular and so well connected, she even played a private jam session with the Rolling Stones. This is an emergency call box honoring Alma Thomas, one of the greatest artists of our time. She actually doesn't reach the peak of her career until she's in her 80s, which is truly incredible. She'll have her own solo exhibit at the Corcoran Gallery of Art here in DC, and then she'll go on to be the first Black female artist to have a solo exhibit at the Whitney Museum of Art in New York City. After she passes, Alma Thomas will have her artwork hanging in the White House during the Obama administration. It's also important to note down at the bottom here, it recognizes her as one of the first graduates of the art program at Howard University right here in DC. She has artwork not only in the Smithsonian, but also the DC Public Library as well. You can go visit the MLK branch and see her there. The National Museum of Women in the Arts is like the only one of its kind across the whole world. It's dedicated solely to female artists, and it was founded by a woman named Wilhelmina Cole Holliday, who used to host dinner parties and quiz people, can you name 5 female artists? And when she found out that they struggled to do that, she created this museum, and it's one of the few places in DC where we get to honor women's artwork.
In her book, 111 Places in Women's History That You Must Not Miss, Calogera asserts that her tours are a great way to connect with others.
It's very inviting when you're walking alongside someone and you have some content to make a conversation with. It's not sitting at a dinner table trying to grab for ideas. You already have a basis of sharing thoughts and ideas with folks, and that's why it's community-based, and this kind of history is a little more engaging than classroom history.
For more information about A Tour of Her Own, visit atourofherown.com.